everybody, it's Tony again. Today we're going to do something a little bit differently. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm getting ready for my paparazzi show, and for those of you know, I sell paparazzi. It's $5 jewelry and all that. So I'm going to be getting ready for my show, and I wanted to show you guys how I do my makeup for a mature over 50. And I thought it would be fun with us sitting around, you know, in our houses, bored off our rockers. So I thought I would share that with you and show you what my daily routine is. Thanks. All right, let's get started. Those of you who are new, my name is Tony, and usually I'm doing all about my journey, my weight loss journey. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe so you can get on that crazy journey of mine. And those of you who are back, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to do something a little bit differently today. I'm 52, so I have a very mature face, and this is no makeup at all. So I wanted to show you guys. I've got my hair up, trying to look cute here. I don't know. But what I do, now, I felt funny about this in the beginning when, about a year ago, when someone told me they shaved their face. I had never heard of that before, of a woman shaving her face. I thought, oh gosh, she's going to have this gigantic beard grow back on her face. And no, it doesn't happen that way. So I have this little gadget that I ordered from Amazon. I'm getting ready for my paparazzi show. I sell jewelry online on Facebook. I do a lot of live shows. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple things, or get ready, you know, as they would say, for the camera. So I do a little bit of, I mean, if you are not used to doing this, I know the more mature your face is, we tend to grow a little bit more of, not like, well, maybe we do. There's a couple of coarse pieces here that I like to shave. Can you hear that? I'm like a guy. I'm a total guy right now. And what you do is try to make it a smooth surface. Oh my God. I can't even think how long it's been since I've done this. I even do, you guys are probably laughing at me. That's okay. I'm here to entertain. I even do like the inside of my nose, but I won't do that today because that's kind of disgusting. But what I'm doing is just trying to get, because when you wear blush, when you get a little bit more mature, when you wear blush, in case you haven't noticed, like right here is where I get, where it just, the blush just kind of sits there. Or whatever makeup I have, it just kind of sits there. My eyebrows look a little, I mean, I actually take this and kind of shape it underneath here. And I do a little bit, it's hard to see in the camera. I hope I don't take my eyebrow off doing this. And you know how people make these faces when they're putting makeup on? It's so funny. So I'm just making that smooth because, you know, I kind of tend to grow hair here a little bit, or, you know, just a little bit in spots. It's like a guy when they're first growing their hair. So I have that pretty much in this. And what I do is, because I'm so puffy lately that it's unreal. And I think it's my diet. I've gone off diet a little bit with this, you know, seclusion that we're in, that we are having to stay inside. So that makes me tend to eat a little bit more than I should. So I have this little gadget here. It's the one, it's the one that does circulation for your face. But what I did was I put it in the freezer, and it takes down swelling. Whew, that's cold. Okay. But it takes that swelling down under your eyes, if you have that. And then I do here, because of my triple chin, there. I wish I had my cheekbones back, but we'll get there. We will get there. And I kind of just massage it around my face and get the circulation going. And it's super cold. And then there's a little one on the end here where I kind of go up here and just kind of set it there and there. Okay, so that is done. So what I do next is I use Aveeno. I use Lubriderm as well. I use Aveeno for my face. And I take a little bit of rose water. Get that focused in. And I just put a little bit of lotion in my hand and take a couple of drops of, maybe 3 drops of the rose water. Kind of mix it in and go over my face. And this is like a toner slash, I don't know if you've ever used rose water before. I usually use like a, you know, and believe it or not, I've used avocado oil on my face before, believe it or not, just to give it that healthy glow. One time I used too much. So let's just get this out of the way. I am no professional at all. I did go to school for hair, but as you know, cosmetologists out there, you know that we don't do that much makeup. It was kind of like, okay, let me go do your makeup on the side. We didn't learn about, back then, you know, this is back in 2006. We didn't learn a lot about contouring and all that. Okay. So the next thing is, see how I have a lot of redness here and here and here, well, everywhere. And I have a lot of Scottish in me, Irish, Indian, and all that. And I think the Scottish, when I exercise, I get so beet red that it's unreal. And I do believe it's the Scottish in me that does that. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, so this is what I get rid of the, I just discovered this, and I'm so glad I did. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Base Colored Neutralizing Skin Primer. It's this stuff, and this is gold to me. It is. Now watch, and you'll see why. Now see how red my skin is right now? I hope you can see it with the, I'll go back a little bit so you can really see the redness in there. I hope with this light, this ring light, that you can actually, that it's not making me look better than what I am, because I'm not. No. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead there. And this, you gotta be pretty fast with this because it starts to, for some reason, dry. I put it on my chin. And I put it on my nose, like around. And this helps the makeup stay on a little bit better. And I have a little bit of age spots there. So I just kind of go around. And I've got brown here and brown there. Starting age spot there. Now this doesn't get rid of, you know, the deeper. I think it just puts a really good coat on where you don't have so much red on there. Well, like I said, I'm 52 and my skin, I don't know, with the sun and everything that I've been under my whole life. When I was younger, I would use that baby oil and iodine. Remember those days? If you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Do you see how it took away a lot of the redness? Get you some. It's really great. Okay. Okay, so we have our neutralizer on. The next thing I do is I put a layer of my Physicians Formula, and this is MW2. I would be considered to have olive skin, so it's kind of got a yellowy brownish tint to it. There we go. So this has got a, I guess they call it a doppel or I'm terrible at this stuff. At naming these things I am. I think I'm okay with putting makeup on, but naming these, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and put, and if you get this stuff, you know that it smells a little bit like paint. But that smell actually goes away a little bit later. Now take in mind, I know this doesn't even look like it would even match my skin, does it? MW2, if you have olive skin, is what I've come across. I actually go into my eyebrows because I want to make sure that I get, so that was just one dip in there. So as you can tell, it looks like it's not even going to blend, doesn't it? So I have one of these little blenders that I'm going to use, and what I do is I kind of push it into the skin first and before I blend. Now this is just me, but I'm hoping you like the finished product. Oh, anyway. Okay, I hope you guys are doing okay. I know I haven't done a video in about a week, and I kind of feel like I'm having withdrawals or something. So I kind of blend it there, and blend it there. Okay, then what I do is I can lightly, I don't push on it, I just kind of lightly push out and blend. And from what I told, you let this set, your foundation, so you know where you are in about 5 or 10 minutes when you get ready to do the rest. Get inside that nose a little bit, just so it kind of, I really, really love this foundation. I've been using it for a couple years now, and it blends so well that I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to let that set. Set for about 10 minutes. You know, go brush your teeth or something while you're waiting for this to set. And what I do is I lightly take a tissue or some toilet paper and go over my whole face. Lightly patting. You don't want to like push on it. You just want to get the excess, especially underneath your eyes. And just do that. And what this does is it really smooths out the foundation. And it lets you see that if you need to put another coat on, which I don't normally do. I have a pretty laid back job, but going on camera and things like that for the jewelry really shows everything. And as you can see, it really covers, gives me a pretty good cover. Okay, so the next thing what I do is I do my contouring, and just a little highlight I put here, and oh, and there. I put some on my chin. I would be considered a diamond face. If you could actually see the true shape of my face is a diamond face, which means it kind of goes here, goes out, wider here, and then goes in. And you can kind of see it if you really look. You know, if I didn't have my fat there, you can really see the diamond. And what I do, I have really high cheekbones, and I want to accent those. here. But what I do is I just put a little bit of, because you want your part of your cheekbones to stand out right here. And like I said, I'm not a pro. I'm going to put some up here. And then I put just a little bit. I tend to dry out here and here. So I don't want to put a lot of this here. Or there. And then I just kind of, I blend this in first before I do the dark contouring. Because if I use the same brush, there's no sense in using that. And then I use my hand for this part, because the heat off of the fingers just kind of tends to, don't you love how people make those faces? Wait till I do my mascara. It really gets where I make faces. So you want just a little bit. Just a little shine there to make it. And I remember from school, if you want something to come out, you use a lighter color, and if you want it to go recede in, you use the darker color. And this is where the darker, I've been using, oh I'm sorry, I forgot to show you, NYX is what I use. Now, gosh, I'm so close. I kind of moved the camera a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, in case you're wondering, I have to stop every 3 minutes with my camera. So if you're wondering why there's like, you know, clips, then that's why. Okay, so I have my contouring. This is kind of like a neutral color. So what I do is I try to find my little indentation there. See that? And on this side, I try to find that. I try to find the top of my ear, and I go over. Top of my ear, and I go over. And I try to get in there, and then I do a little bit here to make my lips just a little bit bigger. And there. I don't go down like some people go down their nose. I don't do that. I do a little bit here, a little bit here, and here. The reason why I do it here is because see how my jaws go? I'm trying to get the oval look, and see how my jaws go out right there? I'm trying to bring those in. So I'm trying to contour. So what I do is I blend, kind of go along with that line. And I blend. This one I bring out, and then here. Now to me, I'm going to do the other side. I try to bring it to this line. I don't do any here because my chin goes at a point, so I don't want that to be more of a point. So I'm trying to bring this in and kind of meet there, if that makes sense. Now with the diamond face, see how I'm making my faces? We tend to have, like I said, we have it come out right here at our temples. Sometimes I put some there to make it look a little bit. I just kind of go up like that. And then I blend here. One time I went to work with this not blended. And people were just looking at me like, what in the world has gotten into her? I looked like I had eaten something and kind of left it there. And then I blend there. And then finally I looked in the mirror later on in the day. And it was later in the day. Nobody told me. It's like, wouldn't you want people to tell you if you have some kind of something on your chin? The eyebrows is what I do next. I kind of smooth. in case you didn't see before, I actually put some foundation on my eyelids to give it kind of a primer. So what I do is I use this Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I got this at Sephora. Oh my gosh, what is that now? I can't even see. Anyway, I've had this for some Benefit. Benefit does this. So it's one of these. And it has the brush on one side and the actual pin. Alright, so what I do is I brush them up. And that's what they look like. Kind of shape them a little bit before I start in on the... And what I do is I take this, push in on the side, and draw up to give me a point of where my eyebrow should be. See? One of my eyebrows is pretty straight on, you know, where it should be. This one, I can't get hair to grow right there. I like the other pencil where it has a straighter edge on it. I really like that one a lot. But they were sold out, so I got this one. And what I do is I just start drawing up. I start at the bottom and I draw kind of a line over. Now, I don't try to be like super perfect with this. And what I do with that line is I just take it and kind of barely, because I'm just using that as like a starting point of where my eyebrows should be. And don't forget, sorry, there we go. When you draw that line, don't forget to push it into your nose, because that's what the professionals say that it should be. Okay, and then I kind of darken it in, like so. I love these because they really stay on like 24 hours or something like crazy like that. Until I wash it off. It's not like rough or anything. And then I know I look insane right now, but just kind of brush through it lightly. And go over here, brush through it, and kind of line it out. Sorry. Alrighty. So there's my eyebrows. Ta-da. Anyway. Okay. So I'm not going to do eyeshadow today. If you guys want me to do another one of these, I'll do you my eyeshadow. But this is a Friday, which means nothing. But I always just kind of keep it the less is better type thing. In order to feel like I'm not caking my makeup on. I don't like that at all. I don't know about you, but I don't. So I'm using this NARS little mini, and this is the color. It's like a rose. Really pretty. It's called, oh Lord, Orgasm. My son didn't hear me. Okay, all right. And I kind of just go along here and up real lightly is what I do. And there we go. Just to give me a little bit of color so I don't look dead. So, yeah. Anyway, this is, I use CoverGirl Stay On, and this is the color. Mauve is the color. I apologize if my dogs, they see the mailman every single day of their life, and they just seem like it's a new person, you know, walking down the street. I don't know. So I just go ahead, put that there. Less is better, right? I always kind of like to feel like I look natural a little bit. And this seems to go really, really good with my hair. And then I go ahead and I use number 7 Lip Shine. It's kind of like a peach color. You can tell I need some more of that. I don't think they sell number 7 around here anymore. I've looked for it, and it's kind of go there and there. I'm always trying to make my lips look a little bit better and bigger, plumper. But all right, so for the mascara, righty, we're gonna go on to. I decided to put a little bit of this Becca highlighter on my cheekbones, just to give it a little bit of specialness. That's even a word. So I'm just gonna go ahead and right there. See how that shines? That makes it look. I just kind of put some up here. It's this color. It's called. I know they have different colors. This was the Shimmering Skin Perfection. Is what it's called. All right. Just gonna kind of, where your cheekbones come up there, and the light comes off about right there. About right there. Kind of blend it in a little bit. Down your nose. Not so much on my cheek or my chin, because I don't want my chin to go bing, Okay, so we're going to go on to our mascara, which I had out. And now it's so I use this Better Than Sex. Well, all these makeups are named after sex and stuff like that. Okay, so this is so what happened, let me get a short story here. I don't know what it is, but at work I started like, my makeup started coming off, like on the top of my eyes. And I don't know, because so I got this waterproof, and this has been working out okay. Actually, it still comes off. If it's not all the way dry, it still comes off on the top, the lid of your eye. And so what I do is I get most of it, the clumps, off, so it won't go on real clumpy. I like the natural eyelash. And I have semi-long. I used to have longer ones when I was younger. So we're going to go ahead, and what I do is I just kind of, look at my funny face, making my funny face. I just kind of coat the bottom and kind of get it at the root area. And I bring it up. Now, when I was younger, I used to bring it out, so it was going kind of like cat eye. Like a cat eye, I would make it look like go out. But the older I'm getting, or mature, my eye is kind of swooping down, so I don't want to give the illusion of my eye going down even more. So what I do is I take the end of the brush and kind of bring it up. I kind of blink. Well, I actually blink. You see? Gives it, see how this one's down? Look at the difference there. So I'm just going to kind of go across. Oh, this is hard to do it like that. Okay, I'm going to dip it again. Let's see if I can get that one to look exactly. If you're like me, I can't get both eyes to look the same. It's a task. I'm serious. When you're younger, you used to just kind of go. You know what I mean? Put the mascara on and go. But now, since I'm older, I have to work at it. So I kind of put a coat on the top and the bottom. Now my eyelashes are not this long. Well, they are. I mean, they're long, but this mascara is making it look a little bit longer. So what I do is I go at the root and I have a link. The root, link, root, link, link. And I don't so much emphasize on the edge because that will make it even look my eye to go down. I can't even think of words right now. So, link. See how much of a difference that makes by going at the root. And I barely have any mascara on the end there. I'm just kind of using what I already have on there to make it longer. Those look natural? Do they look okay? Do they look the same? I can't tell if they look the same. I think they look natural, don't you think? Let me know in the comments if you don't make it look the same. Okay, that is it. You guys, if you want me to do more of these videos, I will do eyeshadow and all that, like get up next time. I'm going to go get ready for my show. And if you ever want to join me for my paparazzi, I do them online. My page is called $5 with the $, $5 paparazzi bling with Tony, and with is spelled out. So if you want to go in there and like my page, you can, and get some great jewelry for $5. We even have kids jewelry for $1. So you guys stay safe out there, and I hope you're finding stuff to do inside. And if you like this video, go ahead and push that like button. Go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!